In this video, we will discuss 5 misconceptions of the digital divide.
Ain't that a racial thing?
Wrong.
It's not a racial divide. In fact, there are many factors that play into the digital divide. First, older people are less likely to use the internet than younger people. Overall, adults ages 65 and older account for almost half of non-internet users, whereas today's youngins make up only 2%. There's also the notorious money factor. Those who have a college degree or make decent money are more likely to use the internet. Of people who make less than $30,000 a year, only 76% use the internet. Next is location. People who live in rural areas or somewhere with limited broadband are 6% less likely to go on the internet. In addition, those with disabilities, both mental and physical, make up a whopping 46% of non-internet users. Lastly, there is an issue with language. In the US, those who speak Spanish have been found less likely to use the internet when compared to English speakers. Overall, 24% of Hispanics are offline versus 14% of whites and 15% of blacks.
It's just a third world country problem. Yes, the digital divide is much more prominent in third world countries, but it's present everywhere, even in the oh-so-spectacular United States. The graph shown here depicts how many per 1,000 people have computers at home. Africa is at the bottom, with close to nothing, whereas areas like North America and Japan have the smallest gap. Looking closer though, you can see the amount of computers only goes up to 600. This means that these developed areas still have a digital divide of about 50%.
It's all about the internet.
You done goofed.
The digital divide includes internet and technological devices. The digital divide is defined as the gap between demographics in regions that have access to modern information and communications technology and those who don't or have restricted access. This technology can include the telephone, television, computers, and the internet. What good is the internet without a computer and vice versa?
But it has nothing to do with education.
Error, error, error.
The digital divide affects a lot of people, especially those in education. Education is using technology more and more every year. According to a study done by the Federal Communications Commission, 97% of schools across the United States have and use internet. This causes both schools and students without access to fall behind.
The digital divide is so over.
False.
Have you really been asleep this whole time? The digital divide is not over. In fact, it might not ever become fully bridged, but we have made some progress. In 2005, only 15.8% of the world population used the internet. In 2014, the amount of people using the internet rose up to a whopping 40.4%. While we have definitely come a long way as a world, we are still really far behind.
Just in case you were asleep, here's a recap. The digital divide is affected by more than just race. It's all over the world, including developed countries. It includes both internet and technology. The digital divide greatly affects those in education, and it's not over.
How do you think we should bridge the gap?